I'm Jairus. Welcome. We've got a bit of a different video today. We're going to do a build, but it's going to be a Lego build, and the Lego kit we're going to do. Well, let's make some room. Get that out of the way. It means quite a lot to me because I live in Liverpool, and the Beatles came from Liverpool, and this is the Lego kit of the Yellow Submarine. It's one of those Lego ideas kits, which essentially means that somebody had the great idea of producing a model of this kit and then sending it in, and it was voted on, and then Lego said, well, that's a good idea, well, let's produce a slightly improved version of your idea, which they've done. As you can see, it's the Yellow Submarine from the movie Yellow Submarine, and we've got the 4 band members, and we've got the Meanie as well in the kit there. Looks good. Feels quite heavy. At the back there you can see that you can actually open up the Yellow Submarine and put your figures in there. Anyway, we're going to start this. Now this may be a long video, or I may speed it up a lot. We will have to see. So let's have a look inside. And I think that's it. Oh yeah, here we go. Okay, and we'll just lock that in. And have a look. Now my sister bought this for me for Christmas in 2016, so it's been a long time. Now that it's 2019, I should say, really. So you have 1, 3, 4. Hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've got 5 bagfuls. That's not bad going, is it? So let's put those over there. And we also have a brochure or instruction, and it tells you the story behind the movie. And of course it has, it's nice if I had it in frame, it has all the directions in colour. So let's get on with this. As I say, I don't know how long it's going to last, the video to build this thing. I may skip and change, and I don't know. It's going to be a fun build, so this is what we're going to do. Excellent. So let's do it. My knife somewhere. Open this up. So that is bag 1 done. Took me longer than I expected. I really haven't built any Lego for ages, but as you can see, we've got the bottom of the hull more or less sort of done. Although it's very solid, which is good, which you need for a base. It's very colourful. The only thing is, inside here there are coloured bricks which you simply cover over. I suppose it makes things more interesting, but as you can see, this is the bottom of the hull. So that's bag 1 done, and we've also got the base that the ship goes on, and it's got the little Yellow Submarine. That's not a sticker, that's actually a printed piece, which is really impressive. And of course we have John. Hello John, how you doing? And he's got his telescope in his hand. Wave, John, go and wave. Hello, hello. Sorry about that, but it's nicely printed, and I presume that he simply goes onto there like that, and then they sort of build up, all 4 of them, all 4 of the fab. So cool. I enjoyed that bit. It took, as I say, it took longer than I actually expected. I had to go back a couple of pages because I made a mistake, but there we go. So we're going on to bag 2 now. Oh, we've got a few extra bits as well. I checked, they're just extras. Thankfully. I thought, oh god, okay, we're going to bag 2. There we go. And I'll see you in a bit of poo. Okay. Okay, so that is, what was that? Oh, that was bag 3, wasn't it? We got bag 3? Oh yeah. And this is where we're up to. We've got the rounded hull bit done. Inside, if you look inside there, you can see the artwork in there. It's really rather nice. Turn it around the other way. Can you see that? It actually says, hope it's not upside down, 1968. So which presumably when the movie came out. You've got the TV screen at the back. There's a clock. It is really quite nice. Steering wheel. It looks really good. I love the way they use the shiny Lego colours, and it's surprisingly, because it's Lego being, well, you think of it as being square pieces, and it's all rather rounded. So that's doing well. We've got one extra figure, so we now have, who do we have now? We have John, Paul, and unfortunately his hair's gone a bit astray, but I presume, I've got a feeling that must be George. George. You sure it's George? He's coming apart a bit. I'm going to have to fix this a bit. There we go. So you've got Paul, got John, and I've got George. Cool. So on and upwards, if that's the phrase. I'm not absolutely sure. Quite enjoying it. Taking a bit of time, surprisingly. Yeah, maybe it's because I'm thick. I had to go back a few times because I got things wrong, but there we go. Bag 4 next. Okay, here we go. So there we go, that is bag 4, and I'm not too pleased because a little bit of a disaster has happened. There's a piece missing. Oh yes. So we did all this part here. As you can see, it's got the rudder on. Doesn't turn very well, but it probably doesn't need to. Propellers, and it's taking shape. And then I was starting the top part, which goes on here. And as you can see, along here, we have these angled pieces, and there's meant to be 8 of them. And there's only 7. And so I've got a part missing there, which is a pain. Damn. I've looked everywhere just in case it fell somewhere, but no, afraid not. It definitely is. Apart from that, I was really enjoying it. It was coming along really nicely. Oh, and we've got Lingo now, thankfully. Oh, yeah, so we now have Lingo, George Harrison, Paul, and of course the one I always seem to forget for some weird reason, John. I don't know. Dear. Anyway, we're going to continue. We've got one bag left. I'll just get a piece for that, or do something. I'm not sure what I'm going to do, but we'll see how that goes. And I'll see you in a bit. Oh God, never mind. So there we are, bag 5 done. Yellow Submarine complete. I'll put it on my little turntable so you can have a look at it. We have, of course, the Fab Four. There we go. So John, Paul, George, and of course Ringo. And in between them, or on the display, as he goes round, you can see the Meanie with his apple. So let's put this down a bit and just show you the whole build. Now you can take the top off, of course, and put the Fab Four inside there to pilot the thing. But it is a very impressive model, I have to say. Let's get a better view of it. I'm trying to be as smooth as I possibly can, of course. And there's a shame about that one piece that unfortunately just, I don't know what happened to it, unfortunately. But there we go. All works pretty well. I'm going to contact Lego about that one piece. Hopefully I'll get that in the post. I had to look for some other pieces because I've got some spares here, but no, couldn't find anything at all, I'm afraid, that would fit that. I did actually put just a straight piece in there because it seems to be about the best I could do. But there we go. That's the Lego Yellow Submarine from the Beatles, the Yellow Submarine from the Beatles, from the film Yellow Submarine, not starring the Beatles, unfortunately, although they did say later on they were so impressed with the movie they wish they'd actually do the voice work in the movie. But there we go. Hope you enjoyed it. I quite enjoyed it. It took a bloody couple of hours, amazingly. There's a lot in these things. A lot of parts. Strange that they give you all sorts of different colours of parts, and then you cover them over with other colours of parts, so it always seems a bit strange to me, but there we go. Anyway, that's it. A nice little afternoon, Friday afternoon, a little bit of a build. How about that? And as I've had this kit for so long, it's just about time it got done. Okay, well, that's about it then. I'll see you soon. All the best. Bye bye now.